Good morning, everybody. It is currently half past, way too early for me to be up. I couldn't sleep for some strange reason, so I figured I would knock out a collection update that I need to do for November. Sound good? Yeah, that sounds good to me. Um, so since there are so little of them, I figure we start with the VHS first to kind of knock them out and get them out of the way, and then we'll do Blu-rays and DVDs. So up first, we actually have a soundtrack, and it is the soundtrack to The Corruptor with Chow Yun-fat and Mark Wahlberg. This, I have not listened to this yet, but this comes with music from Jay-Z, E40, UGK, Be Legit, KRS-One, UGK again, Mystical, Mobb Deep, Too Short. List goes on and on. I remember The Corruptor being an okay movie, so we'll see how that is. And then for the VHS, we have I'll Be Home for Christmas with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I've heard pretty mixed things about this one, but it's a movie I wanted to see for a little while, so why not? Then we have Eminem Hits and Disses. This is unauthorized. Um, this is pretty interesting. I like owning things like this. This came out in 2000, so it's not going to have the stuff like not the 50 Cent, but the Ja Rule thing stuff and the Benzino stuff. So, and then finally for the VHS, all because the Cinema Snob made fun of this. This is Baby Huey's Great Easter Adventure. This is not an animated movie. This is a live-action movie, and it looks horrifying. So there we go. All right. So that's it for the VHS and all that. Now on to the Blu-rays. As always with the Blu-rays, we are going to start with the new releases. First, I picked this up. This was a Black Friday deal from Best Buy. I didn't really participate in Black Friday deals this year, mainly because everything that I saw I already owned, and the deals that were going on were just not interesting to me. But this was $7.99, and I figured I would pick it up just to have it. I already have the movie, obviously, on Blu-ray, but I figured why not get a copy of it in this format just to say, hey, I at least have one of these in my collection, and that is Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn, the 4K release. Look at how beautiful and glittery that is. Yeah. So this is my first 4K. I do not plan on getting a player or a 4K TV anytime soon. Got it just to say that I at least have a 4K in the collection. Now on to the Blu-rays. The Big Ugly, pretty decent action movie with Vinnie Jones and Ron Perlman. The only problem is on the back of the disc there are no special features listed. There are special features on the movie, so it's pretty interesting. Save Yourselves, this weird kind of quirky little comedy about this couple that decides to go out to this remote cabin and turn off their social media and their phones for a week, only to find out that the week they do so, the world is under attack from aliens. So I enjoyed this. The ending got a little too weird, but it is what it is. Then this you can check out on Netflix. So far the response on Netflix has been pretty mixed, and understandably so, because it's an okay, decent action movie. And that is Ryan Philippe and Casper Van Dien in The Second. Like I said, this is nothing special, and I can understand why people aren't taking to it so much. But, you know, it is what it is. Then this I actually heard really bad things about. If you guys have been keeping up with Let's Go Thrifting, the Fun Mill episode, they said that this was really bad. I, for some reason, really dug it. Maybe I just have a penchant for stupid movies, I don't know. But that is The Tax Collector. I actually really like this. I have no idea why, but I was just a big fan of it. I'm a big fan of David Ayer, um, but I don't know. I really did take to this. This was pretty solid. Then another one that was pretty underrated, Valley Girl. I this is the remake to the original. I did check out the original for the first time before I saw this, and to be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of the original. Um, it was a fine movie, but I don't know. This is going to be blasphemous, but I kind of liked this one a little bit more than the original. I don't know, but this was still pretty solid. I recommend that. Then we have an action movie, The Doorman, with Ruby Rose and Jean Reno, or I believe that's how you say it, Jean Reno. For action movie enthusiasts, if you saw Force of Nature that came out earlier this year with Mel Gibson, Emile Hirsch, and Kate Bosworth, you're not going to believe this. This is the exact same movie. Well, not exact same, but this is pretty much the same movie except with a different cast. Art and the fact that they came out a few months apart is astonishing. Um, Art thieves come into an apartment complex to find this really expensive painting, and they tear the place up. That's the plot of Force of Nature. I like Force of Nature just a tad bit more, but this one wasn't too bad. Then we have the Blu-ray of Alone with Tyler Posey, Summer Spiro, and Donald Sutherland, and just how I figured Donald Sutherland does not show up into the movie until pretty late, and he's not in it very long. This one wasn't too bad. I wasn't the biggest fan of this, but it was also pretty decent. This I have seen. This I saw in theaters, and I loved it a lot, and I picked it up on Blu-ray. Cutthroat City. This is a great movie. I know a lot of people, audience-wise, didn't care for this, which is a shame, but I really liked this. That's just my personal preference. This, okay, if you are a horror fan, this is not only a must-see movie, this is a must-buy Blu-ray. Scare Package. This was a fantastic movie. Highly recommend it. Comes with a bunch of great special features, including the last drive-in episode with Joe Bob Briggs. Oh, I love Joe Bob. And I loved this movie. I thought this was fantastic. Highly recommend that one. Then we have Joe Keery from Stranger Things in Spree. This movie was nuts, but a good kind of nuts. Joe Keery plays this like kind of loner who is, he wants to go viral on the internet, and he's not really getting the views. So he goes, "Oh, I got the perfect plan." So he snaps and he decides that while he's this rideshare driver, he's just going to start killing people. This was a pretty interesting movie. I highly recommend it if you guys get the chance to see that. Then we have The Owners with Maisie Williams, standard home invasion thriller with this weird couple that decides to turn the tables. I will say that for the first half hour or so, Maisie Williams is not the focal point of it, and then all of a sudden she becomes the focal point of it. So, yeah. But it's not bad. It's good for a one-time watch. And also good for a one-time watch, and the last of the new releases for the Blu-rays, The Silencing. Weird, like, little thriller that takes place out in the woods. Not too bad. Alrighty, then these are the Blu-rays I picked up from Dollar Tree from their recent little, their new shipment of stuff. We have The Sweeney, Hollow, Hansel and Gretel Get Baked. That I just wanted to see. This I picked up because it's an Asylum title. I'll pick up anything Asylum. A.E. Apocalypse Earth. This has Adrian Paul and Richard Grieco. Clean Skin with Sean Bean. Danny Trejo double feature, Border Cross and Chavez, Cage of Glory. I Melt With You, Weaponize. This was awesome. God Bless Ozzy Osbourne. And this is a fantastic documentary. I have seen this before, and I'm happy that I found it now. Whitey, United States of America versus James J. Bolger. This is a fantastic documentary. And the last of the Blu-rays, I thought for some reason I didn't own, but I do own. I actually own the better Blu-ray of it, simply because the Blu-ray I have of it is the original release, and it comes with the original special features. So this I'm going to keep, but give to somebody as like a gift on the show, because I've heard pretty awesome things about this. The Iceman. I do have this movie already. I don't know why I forgot that I didn't. Or I forgot that I did, but I do already have the Iceman. This release comes with special features. The other one doesn't. So yeah, I don't know why. That was a rare moment where I forgot what I had in my collection, but this will be given as a gift to somebody on the show. And then the last of the Dollar Tree Blu-rays, I don't know why I said that was the last, we have Taboo, which is an Echo Bridge release. When I opened it up, I was very confused as to why it came with 2 Blu-ray discs and 2 DVD discs, but I didn't look, and I found out that the runtime for this is 8 hours. So, yeah, not quite sure what this is, but we'll see. Alrighty, last of the Blu-rays here. Yeah, we'll go through these. These are 2 well, not 2 thrift store finds, just 2 random finds. Fruitvale Station, which you guys saw me pick up on the show. This is a fantastic movie. And then I was so mad because the week I picked this up, Dollar Tree got in their new shipment of movies, and they had a boatload of copies of this. And I had this ordered for me from the exchange for like $6 or $7 because I couldn't find it. The perfect weapon. I hate myself sometimes. Eminem, live in New York. Live from New York City. It's Eminem, duh, and it's on Blu-ray. Why wouldn't I get it? Okay. Then we have the Critters collection. I did pick up the Scream Factory set because it was $25 at Best Buy. Dude, when a deal like that is good for a Scream Factory Blu-ray set, you don't skimp on that. Of course, comes with the first 4 Critters movies, Critters, Critters 2, the main course, Critters 3, and Critters 4. I do have the 5th one, so it's nice to have the other ones as well. Set that there. And then I found these while on the show with Najada. I don't know who traded these into Savers, but I got these for stupid cheap. I got this set for $4.99. This is a Kino Lorber set, the Sophia Loren Award Collection. This comes with Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow, which comes with a bonus documentary, or is it a movie? Yeah, no, it's a documentary called Vittorio D. So you get both of those on there. Marriage, Italian Style. Sunflower. And I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Boccaccio 70? I don't know how you pronounce that, but $5 for this. This is an expensive set. And then 2 Criterion Collection Blu-rays. These are really expensive. And I found these for $2.99 each. We have In the Mood for Love from 2000. And this one's from last year. Portrait of a Lady on Fire. I cannot believe that I found these. These are, I mean, $2.99. What? I'm baffled by that still. Alrighty, so those are all of the Blu-rays. moving everything around here. Alright, and last, but certainly not least, we're going to take a look through the DVDs. I do have some new releases that I picked up on DVD that we're going to talk about really quick. American Pie Presents Girls Rules. Mediocre. Let me tell you, I marathoned all the American Pie movies beforehand, and this was my first year watching the direct-to-video movies. That was a real chore to get through with the direct-to-video movies, because the theatrical movies are great. I don't care what anyone says. All four of those are fantastic. The direct-to-video ones are pretty hard to get through. This is better than Beta House, which I thought was okay. The Naked Mile, which was not very good, and Bandcamp, which I hated, that was awful. But The Book of Love was surprisingly decent, so I would say this falls kind of in the middle of the direct-to-video movies. It was okay. Then another Universal direct-to-video remake, sequel, I guess it's more of a remake. Welcome to Sudden Death with Michael Jai White, the pseudo-remake to the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Pretty decent, although Sudden Death is way better. Seized with Scott Adkins and Mario Van Peebles, just another decent Sunday afternoon watch. This I had to get, even though it was Pureflix. I can't believe that Pureflix made like an action movie like this. Beckman. It was decent. I don't know what else to say, but I thought it was goofy and decent. And then the last of the new releases, I wanted to see this movie because there's a great, terrific critic, written critic, that I follow by the name of Mark Dusick. He has a website called markreviewsmovies.com. This is the first and only movie of 2020 that he gave 0 stars out of 4 to. And of course, there's a morbid curiosity in me to want to see stuff like that. And it was pretty terrible. I gave it 1 star, and that was The Vanished. I don't know where this movie popped out of, but this is everybody in this movie is nuttier than squirrel poop. Everybody acts how they shouldn't. This is a missing kid movie, and everybody acts like the exact opposite of how they should act in this kind of movie. Thomas Jane and Anne Heche do everything the exact opposite of what they're supposed to do. Jason Patric pops up every now and then to kind of reassure the couple, oh, you know, I'm going to work round the clock to make sure your daughter's brought back, whatever. Sounds like Foghorn Leghorn in the movie. It was terrible. But it was very goofy terrible, so it was what it was. Now I got a whole bunch more DVDs that I'm going to ramble through. We got a bunch from Dollar Tree, yes. Bunch from Dollar Tree. This is the best one by far. I had no idea that they put his TV show on DVD, at least the first season, and that is the complete season 1 of Steven Seagal, Lawman. Are you serious? Of course I'm going to get this for $1. I almost pooped myself. Then we have an Echo Bridge set. TNT Jackson also comes with 7 other movies. South Bronx Heroes, The Final Come Down, Velvet Smooth, Lady Coco, and the Once a Thief trilogy. What? Once a Thief, Brother Against Brother, and Once a Thief, Family Business. Pretty solid. Then we have an action set from Entertainment One. This comes with Wicked Blood, Takedown, Storming Juno, Trapped, also known as King of Paper Chasin', The Sweeney, which I already have, Blood of Redemption, which I already have, The Big I Am, and The Genesis Code. And then we have this 6-movie set, which heavily advertises the Baytown Outlaws, but it also comes with Allies, Death Squad, Goodbye World, Morning Star, and Catch Hell. So, there you go. And then one from Universal. There's the 4-movie Midnight Marathon Pack, Demons. This comes with Devil, which, of course, everybody's heard of. But the other 3 I've never heard of. Long Time Dead, Whisper, and House of Voices. So I got it for those 3. Pimped, This also comes with Executive Target and Riot. I basically just paid the $1 for Pimped because I have those other two movies a few times over on other sets. And then Double Echo. This also comes with All Things to All Men and Heist. Eaters, presented by Uwe Boll. Say no more. This is a Scream Factory release. And I wanted to see what this movie was, because whether or not this movie sucks, the artwork is beautiful. And that is Mermaid, Lake of the Dead. Look at that. That's creepy, but that's also really fantastic. Recovery. Better Watch Out. Hope that's good. I've heard really good things about that. Ava's Possessions. The Toy Box. I've heard terrible things, but more of a curiosity again. Tequila Sunrise. I'll save these for last. Paranormal Whacktivity. I'm a big collector of crap, so I figured why not. And then Mystery Science Theater 3000 presents The Undead. MST3K for $1? Yeah, that's happening. And then we have 5 from ITN Distribution. Now, they put out a lot of movies from them the last go-round, but the problem is their DVD cases are very atrocious this go-round. I don't know what they changed, but I do have to find different copies of 2 titles that I picked up because the discs were loose and they're a little scratched up. So we have Candyland with Gary Busey. This is one of the 2 that I have to find another copy of. Dead Don't Die in Dallas. And then the other one I have to find another copy of is Straight Outta Oakland. Straight Outta Oakland 2. And lastly, from Dollar Tree, Krampus, the Christmas Devil. Enough with the Krampus movies. Alrighty. We're going to ramble through these last ones pretty quickly because most of these you've actually seen me pick up before on the show. Ready? Here we go. So Amber actually gave these 2 to me to keep. She gave me 2 to borrow to watch for review. The other 2 are just to keep. They're by this filmmaker named Samuel Venisi. I hope I'm pronouncing this right, but these are 2 short films called Acrasia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Pretty gnarly artwork on it, though. Front, back. And I really like the disc art. And Senses. This one I can pronounce. Yeah. He actually did a feature this year called Violet with Alice Winkler and Ember. Ember is actually in it as well. That's a really good movie. Highly recommend that. But I'll do a separate video review for that. So I'm looking forward to checking these out. Then the next few you saw me pick up at at Savers. We have Dario Argento, An Eye for Horror. John Carpenter's Ghosts of Mars. Basket Case. Heck yes. Fangoria Blood Rain, America's Best Short Films. Like a short film comp. This I mentioned, I heard about this movie. I don't know if you guys remember Booger Boy Meister. He doesn't make videos anymore on YouTube. He stopped making them a while ago because he was unhappy with how the direction was going. And then he was making them on Facebook, and then, I don't know, he took his Facebook page down. So I hope everything's okay. But all of his original videos are still up on YouTube, so give those a watch. But in one of them, he talked about this movie, Katie Bird, Certifiable Crazy Person. And I'm like, I don't know. He said it was an okay movie, but this just looks pretty interesting. And it also, as a bonus, comes with the soundtrack to the movie. So that's pretty cool. Trauma Dance, Best of Trauma Dance Film Festival Volume 1. And Brain Dead. Not the Brain Dead I've been looking for, but a Brain Dead that I'm happy I have nonetheless. Then I picked this up from Target because I'm like, you know what? It's going to cost a little bit of money to get the last 2 Children of the Corn movies I need, so I'll just pick this up. Since Paramount got the rights to a lot of Miramax franchises. The Children of the Corn set. This comes with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Revelation. I was missing 5 in Revelation. Then some more thrift finds, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Steelbook, The Relic. These next few you didn't see me pick up because I picked them up outside of the show. BTK with Kane Hodder. The Dark Half with Timothy Hutton, which, I don't know about you, that's horrible artwork for that particular movie. The remake of Psycho, and Children of the Corn Runaway. Alright, these last few, all except 2 of them you've seen me pick up on the show. Or 3 of them, excuse me. We have Sukiyaki, Western Django. The complete, this is 4 of them, excuse me. The complete series of My Own Worst Enemy, anything with Christian Slater I'll watch. Bad Lieutenant. Stark Raving Mad. Fanboys. Joanna Man. Ready to Rumble. Rapture Palooza. Anything with Anna Kendrick I'm going to be picking up. The Richard Pryor triple feature. Stir Crazy, Another You, and See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Tupac Shakur, Thug Immortal. Follow That Bird. The Game presents Stop Snitchin', Stop Lying. The Lost Weekend with Rima Land. Any fan of Welcome to the Basement will know what this one is. Mommy Dearest. And last but not least, because I've become a big fan of this band over the last few months, Disturbed Mole. This was a prize vault pick at one point from WMMS, which is a local Cleveland station. This has the video for a bunch of their stuff. This came out before their second album, so I don't know if they have another DVD that has more of their videos on it, but alright, that's it. I'm done. Goodbye.